that I will share with you are directed mainly to the young people, okay, so don't feel offended, but those are the ones to whom I will be talking. So, means that life is beautiful, and engineers make life more beautiful than it already is. And I am not trying to elevate engineering. This is a fact. Everything that surrounds you has been made by engineers. Now, if you think about what makes us human beings, two of the things that make us human beings are that we can love. And another thing that makes us engineers is that we can create. And that's extremely important for you to understand, because engineers and engineering is connected to one of the two things that make us human beings. We engineers, we create. And that's fascinating. Another thing that is very characteristic of the life of a very good engineer is that we engineers spend our life playing. I have two daughters who are 15 and 17. I have trained them very well. If you ask them what dad does, they will tell you, Daddy goes to play. And I actually do play. Why did I choose to be an engineer? For two reasons. Three. Number one, I like to play. Number two, I like to draw. And three, I like math. So I was thinking, what could combine all of these together? Engineering. I don't know if you have ever wondered how similar we are to each other. I will put the similarity between us in nerdy terms or geeky terms. Do you know what is the difference of the DNA between any two individuals in this planet? Do you know how similar we are? It's higher than 99%. Okay? It's 99.9%. For all practical purposes, we are the same animals. What is the difference between apes and us? We are very similar. We are very close to 99, the DNA. So the differences that we see between us, the color of our hair, the shape of our feet, all of that, those are tricks that nature plays with us. In essence, we are the same. So what makes us different? What makes us different is the passion that we put in what we do in life. And that's the difference between human beings. So, if you feel very passionate about play, if you feel very passionate about creating solutions for everything that surrounds you, maybe the path for you is to be an engineer. And I promise you that pretty much every day of your life will be a lot of fun. I will share with you an anecdote. About 3 years ago, I had to go to the hospital to have a very simple intervention in one of my kidneys. They were going to use some wave to destroy a little stone I had in one of my kidneys. And when I was in the operating room, I was fascinated with all the machines that they had there, and I went crazy, like really caffeinated. And I started to explain to all the nurses and the doctors that everything they were about to use with me was made by engineers. Trust me, I was at the nerdiest level I could be. I was explaining to them, that machine is mechanical, that's electrical, that uses software from computer engineers, and so on. I kept going. And then a nurse comes and said, I think you're a little bit nervous. No, I'm not nervous. I really want to explain this to you. And she said, I think we need to calm you down. And they put something here, and they put me to sleep. And they took care of my kidney, right? Why I'm telling you this? Because in that moment, it was engineering that was going to solve the problem that was going with my body. Now, every profession that you choose to study or practice is very important. But obviously, I'm very biased because I'm very passionate about engineering. So going back to this issue about what makes us human beings, which is that we can love and we can create. So I love engineering. And I think most good engineers love engineering. And I think, and I am about to talk to the adults here, I think one of our missions in life is to inspire students and young engineers to feel the way we do about life and our profession. That's a very important role that we have in life. Why? Because it's these kids who are here, the students and the young engineers, for 20, 30 years, they will have to solve the problems that we are living for them. All the problems with energy, global warming, all those challenges, they will have to be solved by these young people. So we have to inspire them. I was with Evergram visiting India with a delegation from the Board of Governors of ASME, I think it was in October, and I was very surprised by a very interesting number. In one of the meetings, I asked them, how many engineers do you graduate every year in India? I think you cannot imagine the number. How many do you think they graduate every year in India? How many engineers? Give me a number. You know, so you cannot answer. Give me a number. What do you think?
100,000.
Huh?
100,000.
No. He said 100,000. Who gives more? 2 million. 1 million. Every year in that country, they produce 1 million engineers. And at any time, they have almost 6 million people studying engineering. That's how important that is for the development of a country. So not all of them finish engineering, obviously, but it's very important for the progress of a country. So how do I conclude this sharing of thoughts? That I want to tell everybody here who is a teenager or a young student who is going to college or a young engineer that in this room right now, the most important people are you. What is your name? Sally. Sally. So, Zoe. You are one of the most important people in this room right now. And I mean it. It's not the president of ASME. It's not all these old people with gray hair. But you, your siblings, your friends, you are the most important people because you are responsible for maintaining this planet that we're giving you. And if you or any of your friends decide to study engineering, you will take very good care of our planet. Thank you very much.